The sun is beating down on the asphalt plains. 40,000 horses pulling on the reins. I can feel the rumble in the hollow of my chest. Today we put the metal and the spirit to the test. Mechanics in the pit with the grease on their hands. A sea of colors rising in the crowded stands. A green flag drops and the world goes blurred. The loudest thunder that you ever have heard. It's a high-speed chase for a crown of gold. Stories of the legends that have yet to be told. Banked on the edge where the rubber meets the bone. Fighting for the lead and the glory alone. Left turn, living at 200 per hour. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Drafting on the bumper of the number 3. Looking for a gap that the others can't see. Paint color swapping on the backstretch run. Getting real hot underneath the southern sun. My vision is a tunnel and my heart is a drum. Waiting for the moment when the openings come. I'm white knuckle tied on the carbon fiber wheel. Guided by the spirit and the strength of the steel. It's a high-speed chase for a crown of gold. Stories of the legends that have yet to be told. Banked on the edge where the rubber meets the bone. Fighting for the lead and the glory alone. Left turn, living at 200 per hour. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Three wide through the tri-oval floor. Can't hear the radio above the roar. The checkered flag is waiting in the hazy heat. Decided by an inch or a fraction of a beat. It's a high-speed chase for a crown of gold. Stories of the legends that have yet to be told. Banks on the edge where the rubber meets the bone. Fighting for the lead and the glory alone. Left turn, living at 200 per hour. Chasing down the dream and the engine power. Burn the tires down till the smoke fills the sky. Underneath the lights where the champions fly. Yeah, we're rolling home. Yeah, we're rolling home. Thunder at the turn.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying for this weekend's Pennzoil 400. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here with no hotkeys for all the action. Let me do some shout outs to the early arrivals. Bubba Gonzalez is up in here. Good old Bubba Gonzalez. Cho in the house. Shelby Minnick is in the house. William Vernoy Jr., wrong button. And Carmen Don Allen, who's already shared us out. On the old X. I be seeing things, y'all. Anywho, Kyle Busch, hopefully top 10. This thing is supposed to start at 11:30. That's about 11:30 on the West Coast. My time, of course. That's about 3 minutes from now. It's going to be shown on Prime Video. Amazon Prime Video, y'all. Sunny day in the AZ. Little or no wind. As we are climbing our way up to an anticipated 100 degrees by Thursday. Oofta, as we used to say back in the Great White North. Oofta. The general just forgot his bully stick, or just finished his bully stick that took him 2 hours to consume. Gonna get him a drink of water, some H2O. He might be low on the H2O. Shelby Minnick up in here. Remember Toucher is in the house. See if that thing will go in there now, baby. You never know. You never know, baby doll. It's not the Grand Prix. It's practice and qualifying, right? Yeah, right. Yeah. See, no watch live. I told you it wasn't ready yet. There it goes. All right, they just went live on So here's the schedule today, y'all. The schedule is as follows. We're going to do this. Practice and qualifying should take about 2 hours max. And then right after that, I'll log off. And then I'm going to come back up for that O'Reilly Series race. That should take about 4 hours. And then we're going to log off, and I'm going to come back up for Japan versus Venezuela in the World Baseball Classic. Interesting. What happened, Miss Shelby? Another storm coming, expecting 3 to 4 feet of snow. Oh my goodness. I thought it was like the whole nation was in a heat wave. That's how little I know. That's pretty weird. It ain't on yet. Anywho, we got live. All right, let's lock this in. We got live here on NASCAR.com. Now, during O'Reilly qualifying earlier, their leaderboard thing was not working properly. Let's see what they got here. And I will adjust it accordingly. I will adjust her accordingly, chat. It says track condition warm. Las Vegas. Viva! Viva! Las Vegas! We shoveled a foot yesterday, now 3 to 4 more. Crazy, Shelby.
I admire you.
COO says she admires you, Miss Shelby. Yeah, the NASCAR app has been crap forever. I agree. All right, well, I think that this might be it, y'all. So let's line these fellas up. It's only showing 4 cars right now. I'll tell you another thing been glitchy as of late. Streamlabs. Streamlabs has been plenty glitchy as of late too, y'all. If they don't give me back my hotkeys, someone's ass is grass. And I'm going to be the lawnmower.
AI?
What are you laughing at, COO? Be no laughing at me, okay?
Up to.
I talked to her. The lady emailed me yesterday. Just so that she could clear her queue. Anywho, we'll see if that's what we got. I don't think none of this shit's working either. I still don't have a picture, y'all, and we are well inside the deal. I think I got to take it over from the COO, y'all. I think I got to take it over from the COO. There are lots of weird noises outside today, chat. Got birds and there it is. Watch. Go ahead, COO. Tell me what a badass I am, COO. Look at the snow-capped mountains outside of Vegas, chat. Oh my goodness. All right, cars headed out onto the Trackarooski. Well, a 1.5-mile track, first time this year. Be green, y'all. Oh, hotkeys not working, bro. I got to do it all by hand or by finding it. We don't have no times yet. A 125-minute practice session for 2 groups. Single car qualifying will be 1 round, 1 lap. Fastest earns the pole for the race. So there are no breakdowns. You know, the last 10. Don't be messing with the COO's dealio. We might have to send the COO to the doctor, y'all. I think she might be stuck to that love seat this morning. She might be stuck. She's going to have to go out and get me a soda at some point today. Nice shirt. All right, they're interviewing Blaney, who apparently his hat maker put Pennzoil upside down. Stenhouse on the top of the pylon at a 29.46. $29.46, y'all. I'm going to try another refresh right quick. See if I can get you some radio. Yeah, it ain't working. It ain't working. Stenhouse, Nemechek, Gregson, your top 3. Blaney at Vegas, 19 races. 6 top fives. Best finish was third. He was the race winner last week in Phoenix. The mustache and mullet combo, y'all. Maybe that's what I need to do is get me a mullet. What do you mean, oh my God? COO? Do you have any new merch from NASCAR you got recently? I do not. Just this hat. Theo Samuel in the house. Valito doing it with NASCAR. Pink bow tie would look great with that shirt. Dumb. They're dumb, COO. Especially Everett Toucher. He's a Cubs fan. You can't expect him to have more than half a brain cell. All right, the number 48 Ally Chevrolet is out there with Justin Allgaier driving it. Substituting. Group 1 is Chastain, Cindric, Dillon, Gregson, Suarez, Dillon, Briscoe, Barry. That 48 car almost stepped out on Allgaier, y'all. Ozilic is out there with this group, as is Hocevar. I'm going to have to make a run to the store at some point, as I don't believe I will be going anywhere for a few days, says Shelby. There you go. What you gonna get? What you gonna get for the lockdown? The snowdown? What you gonna get, Shelby? Val already was a big mullet guy back in the day. Like to see Val with extensions. Okay, Theo. Never had the hair past my shoulders, y'all. Ever. And they're working on that 48, y'all. Where's that 77 at? Hocevar up to 4th. Bread, milk, and some beer. What's up, Keith Inman? What is up, dude? What is up, buddy? With those little beads in there? You'll take him if you go take a nap. He loves you. He's just tired. He had a whole bully stick in 2 hours. All right, I think they're going to go to their first commercial with 17:28 remaining in practice group 1. She's right here, Theo, sitting on the love seat. She's been sitting there for about 3 hours now. I brought her a biscuit from Carl's Jr. and her monster. She's a happy, happy girl. Playing her pool game or whatever she's been playing lately. Rump roast with all the fixin', which become beef stew. And whatever it said. They got me some pistachios I got at Costco, y'all. Salt and pepper pistachios. Very good. Very good snack.
Oh,
They could make your poop green.
like orange.
Not quite that green, but she deserves her big hello. She says, "Hello, Theo." Now she's thinking, "Oh shit, I still didn't make that salsa."
Well, not my fault, Theo. I should have mailed it to you the other time.
Most tasteless. That interstate battery never sits well with me being on the 20 scheme. Did you get the beef bacon at Costco? I forgot all about it, Carmen. I forgot all about finding the beef bacon. We get pork. Apparently, beef bacon is better for you. I forgot all about it. Absolutely will lose power. Way too much snow at one time. Down to 21 in the chat here. Y'all, if you're wanting to see like a full screen, it's pretty tough for me to do it, but I'll take you through. If you want to know where your guy is, let me know. Everett says, "I love me some turkey bacon." I did see turkey bacon. I did not see, excuse me, I did not see beef bacon. We'd love to go to this track, chat. Will you grab me a monster? I did, dear. I don't know, but there's something on the app that says we get 30 cents off gas because we bought 3. So I bought 6. Joey Logano out there. You know, Logano's paint scheme was not released by NASCAR this week. It was not one of the ones that was released. Kind of weird since it's the race sponsor. So you'll see it skip right over here. Ross Chastain out there, 3rd at Atlanta, 35th in Austin, 28th in Phoenix. Turkey bacon be faking the bacon, says Theo. Theo, not a fan. I am not a fan. You might not have looked in the right place. Are we invisible on YouTube, chat? What is going on? What is going on? After last week, how do I do 16? I'm going to go look at some of these hashtags. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Them some bitches got me suppressed. Yeah, they do. I bet you I don't have a red logo either. They hold me down, y'all. And I think I know why. because these people are a bunch of bitches and they're reporting me. They're reporting before my stream starts. Just to report, just so that they shut me down. Is it red? Yeah. Will you hand me one of those one of those monsters? Needs a good finish. Yeah, he does. Haters gonna hate.
Pineapple. Have that. Oh, there.
Actually had turkey sausage biscuits for breakfast, says Everett. We had the best sausage biscuits from Carl's. You can't do nothing, Shelby. You can't do nothing, girl. Yeah, COO found me too, Carmen. Stenhouse still on the top, y'all. Stenhouse, Nemechek, Gregson. Just 9:23 to go here in Group 1 practice. Look at Logano way down at the bottom in 17th. I don't know what Yigo is. I don't know what Yigo is. I saw that as one of the sponsors, though. It's Zane Smith out there in that Aaron's car, number 38. 19th in points. He's got 2 top 10s. Best finish was 6th. Hardee's does have some good sausage and egg biscuits. Yeah. You buy one, get one for $1, y'all. You buy one, you get one for $1. All right, there's a look at Ryan Blaney. Got a headset on pit road. Probably talking to Theo. Probably talking to Theo, strategizing for this weekend's race. I wonder why they do that Carl's Jr. Hardee's thing. Why don't they just call it one thing and be done with it? I don't understand why they don't just combine them. There must be some dumb reason. I hope he does good this week, Carmen. Most tasteless as Hardee's breakfast is good for what it is. All I get is the biscuit. I don't get nothing else. You know, they never have the biscuits and gravy here, Shelby. They never have the biscuits and gravy here in the AZ. I've asked a number of times. There, if you want a good breakfast, there's where you go. IHOP. If you want to do the pancakes, like Tim Hortons. Look at the dice they got painted on the track there at the start finish line. Like Josh Berry out there in the 21 Wood Brothers Ford. Or he was. He's coming back in now. Yeah, we don't. They never have that here. Mickey D's is supposed to have that as well, and they never do. When I was a kid, Hardee's hot ham and cheese was really good. 5:18 to go here in practice for Group 1. Still same top three: Stenhouse, Nemechek, Gregson. The like button from Lake Norman, North Carolina. Appreciate it. Jamie Schweitzer. Appreciate it. Here goes that ego car. Ego over here, ego over there. Gregson is from Vegas. Best finished third in the was 2024 in the Talladega Spring Race. 27 years of age. Hardee's had a better roast beef sandwich than Arby's back in the day. Yeah, I can scroll down there. Here we go. We doing the scroll, y'all. We doing the scroll for Group 1. Bell and Larson at the bottom there haven't been out on the track yet. They haven't posted a time. Neither of them have posted a time. East from the East. I've been to this race in March. Went to Xfinity and Cup. Hill won Saturday. Byron won Sunday. There you go, man. Maybe Yigo is like DoorDash. Not looking good for Logano. Hope it's practice, not qualifying. I bet you he appears at the top by the time we get through practice. Near the top. They bring your food and they say, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Like it. That could be it. You could be onto something. Could definitely be onto something, buddy. Or what a hot dog super fan. Yeah. They just went. I think she said she was gonna go take a shower, y'all, but I think she's going to take a nap. and Thor went with her. Supporter from Grand Junction, Colorado. Welcome back in, buddy. Welcome back in. How come my subscriber count isn't up? Because it's turned off. He just said this truck was built on virgin desert. That's what Mike Joy just said. What the hell is that? JB Schweitzer's making some stuffed peppers for the first time. Rice, Polska kielbasa, provolone, and some broccoli. Sound good. Sounds bueno. Hey, Ty Dillon coming down pit road, about to go back out on the track in that number 3 with the COO on board. It's still the same 3 up top there. Stenhouse, Nemechek, Gregson. Hovis Hocevar in 4th. I am back from Give the Baby Chicken. And Rice have 20 baby chicken. My God. Pretty cool. All right, so that's it for Group 1 practice. They'll get the Group 2 cars out on the track next after they get back from commercial. So the caution flag is out. Just temporary, y'all. So Stenhouse's best time was 29.460. He did that early in the practice. His best speed, 183.299er. You can tell we're back at the 1.5 miles. So they got a little speed going. I'll go through the field right now. My right, your left. My right, your left, y'all. Try to go slow. Larson and Bell never posted a lap. They're probably in this second group. But Logano did post a lap, and he sucked. He was almost a full second off the top of the board. Zillich wasn't much better. Sheila in the house. What's up, Sheila? Sheila. Old Dabby is napping, taking a little napping. Nothing wrong with a little nap, y'all. Okay, the wind picking up a little bit out here, y'all. Wind's starting to pick up just a little. Sarah Small up in here, What's up, Miss Sarah? I heard a noise. Mirror, I can't see that over there anymore now that I got it minimized. Miracle. Oh, Miracle. What are you doing, Sarah? 10. Sarah drops a 10 bomb on arrival. Let me see if I can find this. Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Crazy girl. You crazy, Sarah. Thank you so much. Doing good. Doing good. Thank you. Thank you
for your support.
Felt like it to Sarah. Okay. Hey, I thank you for it. Girl. COO told me I got to keep my hand off that donation button. I got to keep my hand off it, she said. So we got 25 emojis. $25 of them. If you're in the chat and you got one of those, please say thank you. At this point, chat, it's safe to say if you do not have a membership, you likely don't have gifting turned on properly if you're a regular. And pizza for lunch? What kind of pizza you have? There's a Raider flag. There's a Raider flag there in the infield there in the RVs. Jack Link's Jerky has the Abominable Snowman and Bigfoot now eating beef jerky. They're buddies. I had a sausage and mushroom pizza. There you go. These Miss Sarah. Miss Sarah losing weight and still can eat pizza. She doing good, y'all. She doing good. Yigo is a young brand focusing on small appliances. Ooh, air fryers. Air fryers, yo. Maybe some blenders, some juicers. Cauliflower pizza. Someone brought that up the other day, Sheila. That's a go-to. Val has to listen to the boss. Hands off, man. Don't be trying to keep up with the crazy gal Sarah. Exactly. Well, I really just wanted to assist in getting us to the attainable 25th. But now it's every 100 now. Every 100 for the next emoji, and that's ridiculous. I think it's a scam, a scourge upon the nation. Wine coolers. I want to try the cauliflower crust. Next time I go to Costco, next month, I'm going to get me one of them. Try it out. Will definitely get me one next time. I did my clothes for laundry this morning. Now I'm doing my mom's clothes. There you go, Sarah. So, just in theory, y'all, if we were going to get to 30 emojis, we would have to get to 1,000 members. That's crazy, chat. That is absolutely nutso. That's some like Dr. Disrespect stuff. Shelby says, be right back. Guest checking in. Yeah, I think you're right, Theo. I think if I can't make it work with 25, I'd be wasting some of them. You're right. Like today, I loaded emojis for all three streams, right? Enough to show some love for all three streams. So we've got the WBC ones in there as well as the NASCAR ones, and I don't have to change them today. I don't have to change them today. But this community really came through when I lowered it to $1 to get us up there to 25. Really came through like rock stars. There, Carmen. There's our driver. There's our driver on pit road. He says he ain't got no friends. He ain't got no friends among the other drivers, and he don't give two shits about it. He don't give two shits if they don't like him. We play Dominican Republic tomorrow. Could be tough for the U.S. I already got it scheduled, Sarah. I got it scheduled. I scheduled it wrong last night, though. I had us playing Puerto Rico. I had us playing Puerto Rico, and I was looking at it before I fell asleep last night. I said, oh, shit. But yeah, it's correct now, y'all. It's correct. Osavar Boogity, who needs friends? My baby demon. Will be tough if Skeens isn't good tomorrow, says Everett. So if they win, if the U.S. wins tomorrow, they would advance to the championship game on Tuesday night. I don't know who. Let me look that up. I know that there is a semifinal game on Monday night. That'll likely be right. The Japan grouping, part of that group that Japan is in. But yeah, we got the Dominican Republic on Sunday night after the Cup race here on the channel. And then there's a semifinal game on Monday that I will likely stream. And then Tuesday night is the final. And I'll likely stream it too, even if the U.S. isn't in it. Even if we don't make it past the Dominican Republic. And by then, after Tuesday ends, we'll be like, what, like 7 days from opening day for the Dodgers? All right, they rolling out, chat. They rolling out for practice number 2. Group 2 is headed out on the track. What's up, Andrew? Cranberry cobbler. There you go. $27 in the house for this one. Kind of disappointed. Group 2, Wallace, Byron. They took the list away. They took it away, but they rolling out. Man, it'd be nice to be sitting in one of those RVs right there, huh, chat? Be nice to be sitting in one of those RVs, barbecuing, drinking you some brewskis, maybe a soda pop, some sarsaparilla. Theo, been a member for 44 months. Are you crazy?
Thank you for your support.
44 is a nice round numbers, always in my buddy's corner. You have from the beginning, bro. From the beginning. I get the whole box of pepperoni pizza when I go to Costco and get double chocolate chunk cookie from the food court. Hi, Andrew. Go back to the gym. Yeah, I don't know why we got so few people in here. It's kind of crazy. Maybe hopefully we do better for the little race, the O'Reilly series. Obvious CeeLo's back. Looks like Prime is showing this, showing the actual qualifying. He's Elliott out there now, y'all. And I like Blaney's paint scheme. Was that on the ones that was released? I don't think Blaney's was up there either, chat. Let's see as it goes by. Blaney got that yellow. The Yeller race car. But I don't remember seeing it as one of those that was released this week. There we go. It added on Sarah Small's memberships. Takes it a while. I want to see. Hey, Bell to the top of the board. Bell to the top of the board, chat. Oh, yeah. Blaney's is up there. Blaney's is up there. Look at how quick it changed, y'all. Bell, Hamlin, your top two. Bubba Wallace up to fourth. Oh, yeah, they be moving. Ty Gibbs took a big tumble, Shelby, yesterday. Ty Gibbs racing them little cars with the wings on the top. Did like a triple flip last night. He was okay, though. He was okay. My buddy is going to opening day. There you go. What time is the race today? It's I put it up on the deal. It's already scheduled. There's a Ty Gibbs, y'all. Ty Gibbs car looking like a badass sneaker. Jordan on board. Black with a red number. Can never go wrong there. Big jump man on the hood. Sick looking car. Max is doing Spurs versus Hornets. Spurs versus Hornets on Max Cover TV today. And that's a fast looking car for Reddick, y'all. That's sick. It reminds me of the old Goodrich scheme. You know, that black with a bright number on the hood on the side panel. Yeah, Valhalla time is when it goes. It's like an hour after this stream ends. I don't know the exact time, but it's posted on the main page when it starts. All I got to really do is change this race logo and put the cars up. They're already ready to go. They're already ready to go for the O'Reilly series. Mom's clothes are in the dryer, baby. I like Denny Hamlin's car. I love the color purple. And he got Yahoo on the front. Much better than that scheme Hamlin drives most weeks. Bob's Furniture. I think Hamlin's my favorite this weekend as far as paint scheme. The Reddick and the Hamlin, so those two. Look at the back of Denny's car. Yahoo! Harvick just said he thinks teams should be able to put the number wherever the hell they want. I miss him on the door. But that's because I'm an old fart. Val got everything ready so he could sneak in a nap. I took like a little cat nap before I came on for this one. Like 30 minutes. Just a little meow meow nap. Thor wasn't with me because he was eating his bully stick. So no nap is a good nap without the general. I miss it when he's not up there with me, sticking his leg in my back, kicking me in the head. That was a good bully stick today for him. That one lasted almost 2 hours. Usually he'd be knocking them shits out in like 40 minutes. It must have been a well-hung bull, y'all. He must have been a well-hung heifer. Can't believe March Madness starts this upcoming week, says Sarah. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much of it, Sarah, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much March Madness, but we'll see. We'll see how it lays out. I got to get this hotkey issue fixed on Streamlabs. I have to get it fixed. I got a support ticket in with him. Didn't make any sense. I tried what Zig recommended last night, which was to copy the setup and then try to adjust them from there. Didn't do shit. It's like they're invisible. All the key. I don't know how to describe it, y'all. It's very frustrating. It's almost like my numbers lock is on, right? But it isn't. Or likes to get as much space. Yeah, he does. He'd be laid out. Next weekend, I have a 3-day weekend. What holiday is next weekend, Miss Sarah? I never got my hair cut this week, so I got to get that done next week. I think I want to go see the VA guy. And I think I want to go see the VA doctors, get into that system. I want to get into that system so the COO can retire. Next weekend, I'm taking a personal day on Friday. Yeah, I would like to get my medical moved over to the veteran side so that the CO don't have to pay for that no more. Love the channel, bro, says Beast from the East. National Sarah takes a day off day. Lucky for me, I get to go to the doctor next month, says Cho. Kurt Busch in the house getting interviewed by Jamie Little. It's still Bell Hamlin at the top of the board. I'm going to roll you through here, y'all. I'm going to roll you through where they sit as we run. Again, this is practice number 2. Practice number 2, group 2. Everybody has taken a lap now. Everybody, the entire field, all 35 cars. All 35 cars have run a lap. So Kurt Busch put in the Hall of Fame this year for NASCAR. Takes months to get an appointment. The place where you go here in town is right next to the COO's work. So I can go in there and, log in, go hang out with the COO while I'm waiting for my turn. I'll get in there. That's one advantage of not being in the big city. Jake Hubler in the house. Al Bush out there in the cheddar scratch kitchen or whatever. Number 8. That one that's a good looking paint scheme too. Reddick coming right on him though. He's about to pass him. Reddick can try to pass old Kyle Busch. So tomorrow's race will be on Fox Sports 1, chat, the Cup race. I have 2 options. Never get a day off again since I'm the last man standing. Or next day off is being the start of every day off, says Theo. Yeah. What you gonna do, Theo? Do you have any idea? I don't envy your position, bro. I kind of went through it myself. Just COVID time. That was my last day of working for the man. Next week, Tuesday, is St. Patrick's Day. You got to wear green or you get pinched. Jamie Schweitzer says, I love that Pennzoil Platinum paint scheme of Joey's. Yeah, it's wild they did not release it this week. It's not in the scroll below me. It took my dad 3 months to get an appointment, so he went to Country Doctor. It took him 2 days. He needed shoulder surgery. Well, there you go. There you go. How do they do that legally, Theo? When you hit 60, your options aren't so hot. Well, I mean, if you look at people that are working at like fast food and at the Circle K and stuff now, Theo, it ain't the young kids working at the K. Out on another paint scheme video. Yeah, there is a thing out there, Theo, where they're not hiring folks that are older. That no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. You just have to start you a YouTube channel, Theo. Start you a YouTube channel. The Devil's Report. I don't know. It'd be so hard to start over, chat, on YouTube. It is so competitive now. Think of retiring at 60. Nobody wants a 58-year-old in Lake Norman, says Jamie Schweitzer. I would love to get to like some kind of medical care so that COO could retire. It's the only thing, because they're going to just start stealing everybody's retirement. That's their next fucking deal. Busher out there in a farmer's rich. I hate pictures on the side of race cars, y'all. I hate them. I guess, well, they got some fish sticks or something kind of sticks there. 7:43 to go here in Group 2 practice, and then we'll get to qualifying. Why I'm not waiting to 65, says Schweitzer. I agree. You know what I did the other day, chat? You know what I did the other day? I had a couple bucks. I had a couple bucks in my Venmo. that you all had sent me. So I bought my first crypto. I bought my first Bitcoin. I put in $25 and you can watch it all day long. You can watch it all day long, go up or down, down or up. And my $25 is now worth, remember I paid fees, a fee to get it too, $24.44. So I have crypto the first time. No, Bob's isn't on. He's got Yahoo as the sponsor. Good looking scheme. Good looking scheme. We're getting close to the end of practice, y'all. Then I'm going to use the restroom and we'll do qualifying. We'll be lucky to get 1,000 views on this puppy. All right, there's 54 out there. Ty Gibbs, best 20 lap average in this practice. Gibbs, Byron, Hamlin, Nemechek, Briscoe, the best 20 lap averages. That's what you need to look at, y'all, when you think about who might win this race. Where's my underwear car? Any actual pictures of Jim Palmer and his jockeys on the side of that? No, it's going to come up right below me here. It is one of the ones they released. No Jim Palmer. Sorry, Kubler. Sorry. Bill Bell, Hamlin, Stenhouse, your top three. Boom, boom, boom. Blaney reporting a serious vibration to the number 12 Ford. We're getting near the end of this practice, y'all. I have to use the restroom right quick. Monster enter. Monster must leaveth. They're trying to figure out what's wrong with Blaney's car. They got it hooked up to a diagnostic laptop. He finally hit 500 views. All right, YouTube just sent me my congratulations on 500 members. Little trophy. Two minutes, 43 seconds remaining in practice 2, group 2. That goes quiet or something. Let me refresh. Oh, just ain't nobody said nothing. Kind of. Just a little picture, Cubes. Just a little picture. Me in the chat. It's still Bell, Hamlin, Stenhouse. I'll take you through it, y'all. With a minute to go. Oh, Logano's still on the bottom, y'all. Is Logano sandbagging, chat? Is Logano sandbagging for qualifying? Sarah says, I love me some March Madness. Sarah, did you see that LED court that they were trying to use in the Big 12? That shit was crazy. They canceled it though. They removed it, that LED court. It was way cool. Someone would dunk the ball and the floor would change. If you're going to buy Bitcoin, Val, I suggest investing in my new air money. Listen, I'm not going all in, y'all. I just had a little bit of money there, and I saw you could buy it on the app. All right, that's the end of practice. Practice. Yeah, that was insane. They took it up last night, Sarah, and put a wood floor down. Too many people were falling. All right, I'm going to use the restroom real fast, y'all. I'm going to use the restroom, and I'll be right back. Play some music.
The sun is beating down on the asphalt plains. 40,000 horses pulling on the reins. I can feel the rumble in the hollow of my chest. Today we put the metal and the spirit to the test. Mechanics in the pit with the grease on their hands. A sea of colors rising in the crowd, it stands. A green flag drops and the world goes blurred. The loudest thunder that you ever have heard. It's a high-speed chase for a crown of gold. Stories of the legends that have yet to be told. Banked on the edge where the rubber meets the bone. Fighting for the lead and the glory alone. Left turn, living the dream and the engine power. Whoa. 3 wide through the tri-oval floor.
All right, chat, I am back. Jamie Little is interviewing Carson Hocevar. He said, I thought we were worse than awful. Send me some money and I'll send you an envelope with air. Wild game today between Wisconsin and Michigan. Oh, they're lining them up for qualifying, chat. What is that big Space Needle looking thing? And oh, that was the sphere. All right, they go to one more commercial, y'all, and then they should fire off qualifying. We are currently under warm conditions. Orange. When was the last time I went to Vegas? It's been a bit now. I would say at least 7 years. It was before COVID. I've heard it's kind of dirty now. And they kill you with the fees. I, however, love it there for a couple days. About you? How long's it been since you've been to Vegas? I know they're building that huge guitar next to where we usually stay. We usually stay at Treasure Island. As far as Vegas, for me to drive to Vegas, Everett is probably 6 hours, 6 to 7. It's a boring ass drive. I do love driving over the Hoover Dam, though. But that's the lone highlight. I think that new Bucky's is going to open up in Goodyear, Arizona. I think that would take you right by. You would go right by there to go to Vegas now. I would like to go again before I croak. Uh-oh, the neighbor lady out there mowing weeds. You haven't been in 3 years? Where do you like to stay when you go? It looks like Briscoe might be the first car to go out. Let me refresh the screen, see what we got going. Yeah, Briscoe going to go out first, y'all. There is no raw feed. So we're going to have that annoying gap there, but it is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. Shelby Minnick back in the house. And that audio shit ain't working on my NASCAR.com, y'all. There you go. Yeah, I was just wondering if you had a place you normally locked in on. At Treasure Island a lot just because I'm familiar with the parking garage and all that shit. We've stayed down we've stayed in Old Town there at the Shamrock place, whatever that's called. Allgaier headed out, third car to qualify. Another substitute in the 48 with Bowman suffering the effects of vertigo. Oh, you stayed at Circus Circus? When I was a kid, that's where we always stayed. When I went with a buddy, my buddy had some parents that were absolutely gambling addicts, and we would always stay at the circus. That was the heyday of the Circus Circus, though. All right, so the ghost car is back, y'all. Briscoe on the top with a 29.343 best speed, 184.30. It was windy in 2023. I like the steakhouse in New York, New York, Beast. I love the steakhouse, and the COO loves the roller coaster, but she wants to sit in the front row every time, so we have to wait extra long to ride it. We always try to get there in the morning before the roller coaster opens up so we can get that front row. Ooh, Gregson almost turned that 4 car around. Well, there's nothing really. That's a big flat area, surrounded by those hills. And if it gets windy, it gets windy fast. That's how it is here, bro. We get bad wind out all the time. Josh Berry goes out. Nobody able to get Briscoe yet. Berry slots in number 4, P4. William Byron dominated. I would like to go to this track and see it. They said tomorrow will be the hottest NASCAR spring race ever. It was fun. I'm sure they got those RVs you can rent. I think that's the route I'd like to go if I went and did that. Where they're already parked at the track, you don't even have to drive them anywhere. You just go hang out. There we go, Chastain. Chastain P1 with a 29.338, 184.062. It wasn't hot when you were there. I think I'd like to rent that one of those RVs for the weekend that they have at the track. Yeah, you got to get up higher. You can't be sitting down low, bro. It's the exact opposite in NASCAR. The higher, the better. But there, the RVs are high off the track. They're probably a story off the track. Yeah, I don't know how that works. If you'd even have to pay for race tickets if you rent one of the RVs. I don't even know if you'd have to get tickets. They probably wouldn't let you in, the areas where the concessions are, but closer the better for you. Well, then you should be able to get some good deals on tickets. Those are usually the least expensive tickets, is the ones down low. But they're nothing like that feeling when they go by. You know what I mean? Phoenix, they never get to 100 something. But I can't even imagine 184 on a straightaway there. Not for Sunday what? No, I don't agree. I don't agree, bud. Yeah, I don't agree that Sunday closer is more. I mean, I can literally show you on any of the racetracks that is not the case. Maybe more than what you pay on Saturday. But I get I don't have to agree. I'm just telling you, I've checked a number of times, and the higher up you go, the more expensive it gets. Staying still at the top of the board, chat. Oh, until now, Suarez knocks him off. Suarez knocks him off the top with a 29.279er. I don't have to know it all. I just know what I'm talking about. Zane Smith to the top. Here we go. We're moving now. Smith at 29.252. Best speed was 184.603. Apparently, Bubba Wallace's wife could go into labor at any second. They don't what? Don Hunter Nemechek in the 42. Logano headed out there. 25 starts at Vegas, 3 poles, 10 top 5 starts. Does he not have a win at Vegas? So Logano was the slowest car in practice. Well, I tried to let it go, bro. I tried to let it go. You're wrong, but whatever. I tried to just let it go, let you believe what you want to believe. You could just agree to disagree. You didn't miss nothing. They're just qualifying, Shelby. Zane Smith on the top. Dylan out there running his qualifying lap right now. Wind picks up heavy here. Wind picks up heavy. Oh, Dylan. Dylan to the top, 29,250. Allie Herbst headed out. He's from Vegas. That's the third car for the Jordan Hamlin team, 23X1. A wind away from the incoming snowstorm. I wish I could. Osavar just blew Dylan's lap away, unless he blows it here in this turn. He blew it in that last turn. Kosovar settles in at a P6, 29,356. And he was a full car length in front of him going into the dog leg. But man, he lost it coming through there. All right, Jamie interviewing Denny Hamlin. Dylan's still on top here. I'm going to go through the field here. Let's see how many have qualified. So 18 cars have been out. So we're about halfway through it, y'all. Brian Blaney going to go out last from the looks of it. Yeah, they're qualified now. Single lap qualifying. Oh, look at the metal flake on the Interstate Batteries car. That's sick, y'all. It's a pretty car. Apparently, traditionally, green cars don't do well in NASCAR, though. Looks like they're about to release the 8 out onto the track. There he goes. There he goes, chat. Oh, he's out in front of him, but he has to lift. He was up on him. Boom, boom. 30 back in the house here. I think that dude got butt hurt and unsubbed. I think Allmendinger almost wrecked it on that lap. We got some kind of file that's missing here, y'all. Try something here, y'all. You're gonna lose that pylon. I want to try something here. Seriously think I'm missing a file here, a required file. I don't know if it's just on Google or if it's computer wise.
Can figure stuff out tonight for the race pace, and hopefully I can put a good lap together here.
Now for tire fall off tomorrow, it is going to be warmer than we've seen in the past in recent years here in Vegas. What can you?
I know that's really loud,
What
y'all.
do you think will happen there?
Yeah, I definitely think. I mean, hotter is always better. I think, especially at these 1.5 miles, it makes you search around more tire fall off, more rubber gets put down on the racetrack. It just is kind of worse feeling for us, but it puts on a better race, like more comers and goers and options. So, which is good. So I think it'll get pretty wide tomorrow. You saw guys kind of playing around up the racetrack, even in practice, which is here. It doesn't really work up the racetrack too much in practice. And you saw a little bit of that today, and I think it's going to be even more pronounced tomorrow.
All right, a fun race ahead tomorrow for us, according to Ryan Blaney. Alan Cavana?
Tyler Reddick just had a long breakdown with team owner Denny Hamlin, sharing secrets, talking qualifying laps, or what you need to learn?
Yeah, just talking about our race cars. Just got a little bit of a handful right now with our Jordan Brad Toyota Camry. We'll try and work on that going into the race for tomorrow. But yeah, as right now, just put all that behind us and go lay down a lap.
All right, also a part of that conversation was Hall of Famer Kurt Busch. Tyler Reddick trying to keep a good season going well.
Thank you very much, Alan. Talking
Got
around
real quiet
they
today,
talk
y'all.
about tire fall off. That's not a good thing. That happened to Ross Chastain at Coda. That's why he is still minus 2 members. What we're talking about is lap time drop off or tire degradation, Nick Yeoman. And that's what you want to see as the lap times start to slow and slow and slow with every lap that they have out there. That's where the driver really has control over what happens with the race car. If you can manage those tires well and not have that much degradation, you're going to be in good shape.
One guy who is in very good shape is Ryan Preece. He just finished up his qualifying run with a stout 184.900 mile per hour lap, enough to move that RFK Ford to P1 at the top of the
Preece
charts.
to the
His
top,
teammate Brad Keselowski
29.205.
was also on the track. Brad not as strong. He clocks in 18th fastest, but new name at the top, and it's Ryan Preece, who has had some good runs here over the years at Las Vegas.
Ryan Preece loves Las Vegas Motor Speedway. This is a track where he has been able to thrive. In fact, I was sitting having breakfast with our former compadre here on the Performance Racing Network, Doug Rice, who's actually doing the public address here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We were in Coronado Cafe at the
Busher up
talking about
ahead
Ryan
of the
Preece and
pace.
looking at some of the odds right now, and man, he would be a good one for you as well. Teammate Chris Buescher, equally as fast, Nick.
Second.
Just missed it by a couple tenths of a mile per
Didn't
hour.
get his
Still a
teammate.
great run for Chris Buescher. His time 29.245, 184.647.
SVG going out.
Preece off the top, but RFK with the top 2 spots.
SVG
Ryan
headed
Preece,
out.
Chris Buescher, those Fords look strong.
Shane Van Gisbergen on the track right now. Like all of the cars, the fast line through 1 and 2 is literally the center of the racetrack. You want to try and avoid those bumps or at least get the nice, smooth transition over them that you can. 3 and 4, Nick, is a little bit of a different story.
Yeah, you want to bury it to the bottom of the racetrack. That's what Shane Van Gisbergen is doing. Lets it slide up off at turn number 4. Just about every color in the rainbow on that car. Number 97 for Shane Van Gisbergen across the start-finish line. Respectable 8th quick at 184.338 miles per hour. And again, that's 8th out of the 27 cars that have qualified as qualifying rolls on here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Top 10 so far: Ryan Preece, Chris Buescher, Austin Dillon, Zane Smith, Daniel Suarez. They round out the top 5. 6 is Eric Jones. Chase Elliott 7th. 8th, Shane Van Gisbergen. 9th, Ross Chastain. And 10th, Chase Briscoe.
What makes Toyota Racing Toyota Racing? It's not just how we drive, it's why we drive. Bubba Wallace drives with...
So we'll let that commercial run. Priest, Busher, Dillon, Smith, Suarez, Jones, Elliott, SVG, Chastain, and Briscoe, your top 10. Let's take you through it. Going to the stores is Miss Shelby. There you go. So 27 cars have qualified. Next out, Michael McDowell, and that's 71. All right, we'll see you, Miss Shelby. We'll see you. Be safe out there. All right, there goes McDowell out onto the track. The store. I might bounce from that race, y'all. I might bounce from the O'Reilly race. Might not do it. So I'm ready for that baseball game. I'm at the store, but brought Val with me, says Theo. I thought that was Shelby that typed that. I might bail from the O'Reilly race, y'all. Just the numbers don't support it. Me sitting up for 3 hours for that shit. They just don't support it. The 24 got some speed there for Sheila. And so Byron slots in P2, 29,217.
He has literally climbed halfway up the point standings. Currently would be in chase contention, but we've got a lot of racing to go. He's got a lot of qualifying to go, and it looks like that number 54 Toyota is fast as well. Under the clock.
At 54, well ahead of the pace.
Ty Gibbs is going to lock that one down. Had a bit of a tumble at the dirt track on Thursday night. He's hoping to not have that here tomorrow.
And this will make up for it. A fantastic.
There we go. Gibbs to the top.
185.803.
Shelby.
Clears Ryan
29,063
mile per hour. So what a qualifying run for the 23-year-old.
My baby demon is at P11.
Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Denny Hamlin celebrated a big win. The 6th.
All right, Hamlin going out, chat.
And now he is out on the racetrack. Purple is the colors of that Yahoo Toyota.
Yahoo!
Denny Hamlin right now looking to be a little faster than teammate Ty Gibbs. Nick, we've seen a lot of teams, though, lose it in 3 and 4.
Down the Nellis straightaway into turn number 3 for Denny Hamlin. Buries
Hamlin
that
ahead of the
position to
pace.
bottom of the racetrack. Now lets it eat, slides it up off of turn number 4. Keeps a
Yeah, I know you
room
did,
for
Carmen.
a
I appreciate it,
safer
girl.
barrier. How about the run, Brad, for Denny Hamlin?
Denny Hamlin now goes up to the top of the scoreboard. 29.003
Hamlin to the top.
186.188 miles per hour. A 2-time winner at Las Vegas Motor
Hamlin
Speedway.
to the top.
Both of those being in the fall race here at the track.
I think there's some folks in the Toyota camp that are smiling.
There we go.
Right
the
now
45 headed out.
Winning the first
Tyler
races
Reddick.
with the driver who is on the racetrack.
He's
now,
got a
Tyler
pole here
Reddick.
this season
And now
in
here qualifying
Austin.
At Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the Toyotas are flexing some muscle. Hamlin at P1, Ty Gibbs at P2. We'll see what Tyler Reddick can do. The Daytona 500 champion into turn number 3.
Well, so far the Toyota teammates have been raising the bar. Can Tyler Reddick do the same? We'll see what kind of speed he has as he drifts it up a little higher than most of the other cars off of turn number 4.
That Reddick ain't there, y'all. He ain't there.
Yeah, good call, Brad. That car did look like it was chasing up the racetrack out of 4. Still solid, though, for Tyler Reddick at 185.134. That slots him in third.
Reddick slots in third.
1, 2, 3. Hamlin, Gibbs, and Reddick.
Them Toyotas moving up.
Cars left to qualify.
Larson headed out.
Racetrack now.
Next gen era for Kyle Larson in this race car alone. 2 trips to victory lane at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, 3 more runner-up finishes. That is 5 finishes, 5 races of second or better in the 8 that we have run here in the Gen 7 car. And Kyle Larson was fast in practice. Is he going to be fast enough to maybe get a front row starting spot? He's coming off of turn number 4.
Kyle, another one of those drivers that was running in the sprint car race for the High Limit Series. He flirted with the outside wall of turn number 4. Across the start-finish line. Good lap for Kyle Larson. He clocks in third fastest now at 180.
Larson, 3, the first Chevy.
Throughout the top 10, it is Hamlin, Gibbs, Larson, Reddick, Priest, the top 5. William Byron, Chris Buescher, Austin Dillon.
What do we got left to go here? Let's see.
Bubba Wallace, the Xfinity colors on his
Wallace headed out.
Camry XSE midway up.
Another purple car, y'all.
Drops it down to the white line as the exit of turn number 2. Now he's right up against the outside safer barrier down the Nellis straightaway as he dips it down into 3.
Oops, I'm scrolling the wrong one.
Bubba Wallace hugging that white line that separates the apron and the banking. That car sliding a bit out of turn number 4, steadies it down as Bubba Wallace rips across the start-finish line.
And right now, Bubba Wallace goes to third quick.
E3 for Wallace.
3, then it's the Chevy of Kyle Larson, the Toyota of Tyler Reddick, the top 5. That moves the Ford of Ryan Priest down to 6.
Benjamin McKinney in the house.
Interstate batteries green for Christopher Bell. He will take the green flag, and let's see if Bell can best his Joe Gibbs Racing teammate.
He was the fastest car in practice earlier today. That was a lap at 184 miles per hour. He's going to have to find nearly 2 miles per hour in this qualifying session.
When is that other stream supposed to start?
Found that speed. Christopher Bell halfway down the back straightaway.
And Bell takes that green Toyota.
I'm really leaning towards bowing out just so I'm there for the Japan game.
Number 3, and boy, that car looks fast right now. He'll drift it about midway
230.
up the racetrack off of turn number 4. He hits
so
the
it'll be
apron.
about an hour break, then 3 hours for the race.
To the top of the charts, Christopher Bell at 100.
Bell to the top in that green, number 20.
Nearly a full mile per hour faster than Denny Hamlin. So that Interstate Batteries car is fast. Christopher Bell on the provisional pole. Brad, he'll have to survive one final qualifying run, and it's the guy who went to victory lane in Phoenix 1 weekend ago.
Team Penske struggled mightily in practice earlier here today. It looks like they've come back in qualifying and found just a little bit of speed.
We're going to struggle to get to 1,000 views, y'all. Maybe that just isn't there.
But Ryan Blaney said it is much better to go out later. He is the last car out there on the racetrack trying to chase a handful of Toyotas which run in the top 4 right now. Ryan Blaney brings his yellow number 12 Ford across the start-finish line.
And of course, Pennzoil, the sponsorship on that car, title sponsor of this race. For Blaney, fastest Ford in the field. He'll clock in 6th fastest at 185.185. But the pole position for the Pennzoil 400, Brad, it's going to go to Christopher Bell, 15th pole of his NASCAR Cup Series career.
That is impressive for Ryan Blaney after the practice that they had. So Christopher Bell will be joined on the front row by teammate Denny Hamlin.
That's going to be the starting lineup, Chet.
Gibbs will start 3rd, followed by 2311's Bubba Wallace. Kyle Larson, the top.
Let me
Chevy.
do this.
He will start 5th tomorrow. Ryan Blaney, the top Ford, will start 6th. Tyler Reddick starts 6th.
So Bell Hamlin will be on the pole on the front row. Let's go through the starting lineup, y'all. So it'll be Bell Hamlin on the front row, then Gibbs Allgaier, Larson Blaney, Reddick and Priest, then Byron Busher, Dylan Smith, Suarez Jones, Elliott SVG, Chastain Briscoe, Hocevar Herbst, Logano Allgaier, Stenhouse Bush, Zilich then Nemechek, Gillen then Keselowski, Allmendinger and McDowell, Cindric and Berry, Ware Gregson, Custer Dillon. So that'll be the starting lineup. They're interviewing Bell. 15th career pole. Toyota will lead the field to green tomorrow. Baby Demon. All right, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to get out. We'll see you. I'm going to decide, if I come on for the race, for the what you call it race, I come on. If I don't, I don't. If I don't come on, I'll be on tonight for Japan versus Venezuela in the World Baseball Classic. But I'm not sure I'm down for 3 hours of 26 viewers. I don't think that's a recipe for success. Arlington next week. But we'll definitely do the Cup race tomorrow. Power up that nap. Yeah, I don't even know if it's a nap that I'm going to do. I might just take the COO out, let her get some stuff. I just don't know if it's worth it, y'all. It's a long time to sit here. I know I want to be on time for the Japan game, so I don't know, y'all. Watch notifications. There you go. That's a good plan. Anywho, I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see you when I see you.
Engine screaming in the Carolina heat.
Peace.
Burning on the concrete street. Turn it up loud for the talk of the track. Valhalla's on the mic and he's never looking back. Green flag drops and the thunder begins. Welcome to the show where the family wins. Valhalla leads the charge with the headset on, streaming live from the dusk till the early dawn. Beside him is the boss, the CEO in command. His wife keeps it steady, the best in the land. And don't forget the General Thor's on the beat. Four-legged legend making the circle complete. We're talking gear, HEOs in the draft and the turn, watching every single gallon of the high-octane burn. Valhalla Sports Talk. Yeah, we're riding the wall. Berserkers in the front, we're standing tall. Be homies represent, let the engines roar. We're kicking down the gates and we're breaking the door. From the infield party to the checkered flag, got the winner circle spirit in the victory bag. Valhalla Sports Talk. Smell the charcoal and grease. In the sea of speed we find our own peace. Got a cold beer dripping in the summer sun. The party's just started and it's never done. Beautiful women waving flags in the stands, while the V-homies cheer with the drinks in their hands. Berserkers going wild, yeah, they're bringing the noise. Playing with the fastest of the big track toys. Fried chicken, barbecue, and the smell of the tire. Valhalla's got the channel setting spirits on fire. White flag waving, one lap to go. Heartbeat racing, put on a show. Rubbing is racing, paint on the floor. Push it to the limit, give me some more. Valhalla Sports Talk. Yeah, we're riding the wall. Berserkers in the front, we're standing tall. V-homies represent, let the engines roar. We're kicking down gates and we're breaking the door. From the infield party to the checkered flag, got the winner circle spirit in the victory. Valhalla Sports Talk. Valhalla Sports Talk. Valhalla Sports Talk. He's diving to the inside, clearing the pack, leaving all the rivals on the back of the track. Across the start finish, hear the crowd go insane. Valhalla's name etched in the Hall of the Flame. Burnouts in the grass, hey! Smoke filling the air, hey! Another NASCAR win, hey! Nothing else can compare.